Made of gold.
Whoop.
It doesn't get much more on the nose than that, does it?
Yeah. Didn't mean to click that. Howdy, and welcome back to the Chicken Police Wickedstorm Gaming. Yeah.
Just confirms our suspicions.
The Golden Fang clan collects dead bugs?
And murder is probably also on their agenda.
But why did they leave it here? Is it some kind of message?
Or Frank knocked it out before he was killed.
I don't get this, Boss Bird.
Well, I have a hunch. But it's getting late. Let's figure this out in my office.
You mean in that dark little hole you call home?
If I remember correctly, you don't have any place better at the moment.
You're right. I'll zip it.
Good. Let's make like chickens and get the cluck out of here. There's nothing else here.
Let me check the kitchen.
Hands up. It's a
kitchen police. Okay. Well, before we head home, I wanted to go there. Tell him that he can get his hands fixed. I don't know. All right. Yeah, I can't go to Zip's Cafe. I thought Zip was unlocked too. Durr!
Ah, the smell of dust and broken dreams. But what's with all these boxes?
I'm
already
leaving
been
soon,
here.
Marty. For good. Soon as we get this case out of the way.
Ah, yes. You're around the wilderness trip, right? But really, you'll just leave everything and never come back? I mean, you're friends?
Friends?
Yeah, friends. Like me. Or Monica, or...
There's nothing to tie me here, Marty. Since Molly left.
Molly, Molly, Molly.
What?
Always Molly. How many years has it been? Do you even remember?
Yeah, I remember. Every single miserable day.
Jeez, old bird, can you even hear yourself? Shouldn't you be
What, Marty?
moving on? Get on with your life. If you don't have someone to stay for, go and get someone worth staying for.
Oh, yeah, sure, because it's that simple.
Yes, it's exactly that simple. It would be, if you wanted to.
Marty, please, don't cluck about things you don't understand.
You're right. I'm not in your shoes. That's fair. But to leave everything and just go off into the wilds? Sure, it sounds romantic, but do you even know where you're going?
I have no clucking idea, and I don't care.
But I do.
Look, let's just finish this,
Marty.
okay? That's all I ask.
Yeah, okay.
We've already been here. You've already seen the boxes, though.
Listen, Sonny, about what the Queen said,
What do you mean?
that it all started with us? This downfall? Because we caused the Wessler Empire to collapse? I've never thought about it like that before.
I have, countless times.
And? What's your conclusion?
I've been over this a million times in my head, Marty. And you know what? Maybe she's right. Maybe we did cause all this. But if I had to do it over again, well, I'd do it over again.
Why?
Because it was the right thing to do. And because it was our job.
Maybe you're right, but still...
You don't know what would have happened if we hadn't done it. Maybe everything would have been better. Maybe a lot worse. So what's the point of dwelling on it?
Usually you're the gloomy, depressed, pissed off, grumpy type. And yet now, you're comforting me.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
I
it's
can
weird.
change.
Ah, chicken shit. You're Sonny. You'll always be Sonny.
Don't go weird on me, Marty, okay?
Understood.
So, let's get our act together and see what we've got.
A mysterious woman, missing bodies, the Golden Fang clan, the Spider Queen, and Frank. All in one night. This could be a new record.
Concentrate, Marty. We need to piece together a logical chain of events from this whole mess.
Yeah, let's investigate the cluck out of this shit.
Is that your new slogan?
Yeah.
Work on it.
Oh dear. These are a chain of events by combining. Cycle through the events like one that fits the best. Okay. Each panel will require you to select one or two animals. The same animal cannot be present on multiple panels. You track your progress at the bottom of the screen. Okay, I guess. This lady contacted me. Oh, it was her. Yeah. Something is wrong at the cemetery. I mean, him, maybe? Wrong gang. And at the end, he... And then he... Who the fuck is the fox? Oh, is that the king? Oh, I can swap these around. Okay. Yeah, about her missing husband. They robbed the cemetery. They dug up the dead. The husband, they dug up the dead. The Golden Fang clan ended up dead. Are you? He got in trouble with the wrong clan. Dead. In the end, he ended up dead. He ended up dead here. Okay. Animation. What the fuck?
This Milo guy was working in the textile factory, which suddenly closed down.
So he started to work for Frank, our old pal.
But the job wasn't long-lived. Neither was he, and even his body disappeared.
Along with several other bodies, so his wife came to you.
Who didn't paint a pretty picture of the Hive.
And then we found a clue in the cemetery that drew us to the distant light.
Where we learned a lot from the Spider Queen. For example, that the Golden Fang rules the Hive and is keeping them in its thrall.
And that our old friend Frank was neck deep in it.
Sadly, Frank won't be providing us with information.
Unless it's from beyond the grave.
And then his body disappeared.
Which we have to find.
And we know where to look. But we're gonna need some heavy artillery for the job.
And we can't pursue this case officially.
So we have to keep it a secret.
Quite a prospect. The chicken police are back in action.
Shut up, Marty.
I can't believe there's books on these guys. They're crazy. Yay.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. I got a bad feeling.
Is my comb in a bad shape or what?
You never felt that sinking feeling in your stomach? That something really bad is coming?
Yeah, duh. I feel it every time you drag me into some shady affair, which has become quite common.
Don't be silly. I'm serious.
Don't you worry, Boss Bird. Maybe it's just the natural fear of dying. It's about time you developed it.
Is it possible to get anything serious out of you?
Laura asked me that once. Actually, more than once.
Really?
If a cougar couldn't get it out of him, I don't know what the hell we're gonna do. Anyway, phone numbers. Inspect. Lewis's number. Do we need to call Lewis? 932? I mean, I'll call Lewis. I don't know. Phone.
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. I forget what the first few numbers were. Was it 555? Doing that with the controller would be horrible.
Hey, you old carrot chewer.
Hello, Sonny, my
Hello,
dear
Lewis.
friend. It's been a long time since I heard your voice. How can I help you tonight?
Sorry to call you at this hour, but could you get Marty a room? Just for tonight.
Well, I was just leaving, but sure. We'll manage.
Thanks, Lewis. Wait, where are you going at this hour? Isn't it almost morning?
Oh, it's just a little business, Sonny. Don't worry about it. I'm opening the apartment for Marty.
Thanks again, buddy boy.
Right, well, we got Marty a room.
A picture was beginning to form. Not clear, not a masterpiece, but I could pick out details already. Worrying details. A queen of a hidden world. A king of a dying world. Graves dug up. Bodies missing. a golden fang, and a dead friend. Quite a night. Marty's here, and he's confident as ever. But I can see the skin on the corner of his beak twitching a little. He's holding on tight as he rides along with me on yet another crazy, dangerous, and overly mysterious case. But he should be at home to save his crumbling marriage. I should be somewhere else, too, on that round-the-world trip I've been planning for so long. But, yeah, this is me. This is us. Chicken police till the end. Well, that end may be close.
What is it, Sonny? What's worrying you?
I was just thinking that maybe this is the very case that really is gonna end the chicken police.
Eesh, it must be depressing being Sonny Featherland 24 hours a day.
It is, Marty. It really is.
Oh no. Chapter 2? Kings and Showgirls, huh? That's flashy. Alright.
We had to
the film
keep
made
secret
itself.
all day what we were really working on. The boss wouldn't approve the case of a dead insect, not to mention the lost bodies. So, with a few packs of cigarettes and a couple of pots of coffee, we waited out the end of the shift to finally go into the Hive again. Because we never learn.
They really are just doing all this shit on the side that is not on the
The
clock
shift
at
is
all.
over,
Huh?
Marty. Can we get to the real work?
Thanks to the wild ones. This day almost killed me.
Don't tell me.
Even the paperwork was scarce. Don't animals want to eat each other anymore?
See, everything used to be better.
Meanwhile, in homicide, life goes on. Everybody's just shooting and beating each other to death. What are we coming to?
I hear you, young fella. What? Why are you looking like that?
Don't look behind you.
Oh, no, don't tell me it's...
Santino
knew it.
Featherland and Martin McChicken.
Ah, feathers. I knew it.
I'm sure he just wants to say goodnight.
Not a chance in hell.
Santino.
Is he in a wheelchair? He is. What the fuck? You weren't in a wheelchair in the last game. Also, the lion is gone. I'm ignoring it. Hey, Monica, how you doing?
Listen, Mon, we just came from the Hive. Straight from the Queen, Miss Zenaida.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Well, I sincerely admire you boys for making it out alive.
She weirdly
Actually, it
seemed to
wasn't
like
that
us.
big of a deal.
Well, we did fill our pants a little.
Just a little.
My condolences.
You know something about her, Mon. We must have a file on her or something.
Zenaida is a truly mysterious woman. Truth is, we're not even sure that's her real name. And there's no mention of any family name, of course. Some believe that she is descended from an old noble family,
She did have some old paintings of classy bugs in her lair.
but others say it's all just theatrical powder, and that the queen, on the contrary, has fought her way to the top out of poverty.
Like in a fairy tale.
Exactly. It's all fairy tales, and myths and legends, no facts.
Thanks, Mon. That helped.
You're welcome, Bossbird.
Did it?
Just let me know if you need anything.
I will, sweetheart.
The hell?
What?
Nothing? Nothing, just some strange sparks bouncing all over the place.
Ah, shut up, Marty. She seems troubled.
Okay. Oh, wait, you want to talk? Just avoid looking at
As
him.
crappy as it looks. Why do I have the feeling that it'll still be here when we're long gone?
Because honestly, it's a big old brick building unless you go out of your way to destroy it. They kind of just sit there for a long time. Just leave. Let's just leave. No. But, like, seriously, there are full-on artillery shells over here. Why does a police station need that?
A dog that barks doesn't bite, huh? What chicken shit.
Mm-hmm.
You have to admit, the old dog is as stubborn as a mule, and just as smelly. You have to admit, the old dog...
Hey, boss. How nice to see you. Is that a new coat?
Yeah, it looks good on you. But we were just leaving.
Ah, not so fast, chickens.
Yeah, I knew this was coming. Such a classic.
I see you're still full of life. How about a little overtime?
I don't know, boss. My back's a little stiff.
Yeah, it's been a busy day.
All that paperwork.
And target practice.
And paperwork?
We said that already.
Yeah, but today was twice as much, so...
Enough.
Yep.
Someone's waiting for you in your
Growl
office.
so much.
You might pop in there once in a while for a change.
I have a fucking office?
At this hour? Is nothing sacred anymore?
I don't mean to be disrespectful, boss, but whatever it is, if it's not an urgent predatory case, then...
Featherland, do I need to remind you that you're only still here because I graciously allow it?
No, sir.
I
Good
beg your
heavens.
pardon.
No, sir. I am aware of that.
You should have retired 1,000 years ago, to everyone's delight. But you're still here, on your own volition, so you dance like I whistle, you understand? Or you can go straight to the old henhouse.
Yes, sir.
To your office, then. I'll be waiting for you there. I'll give
Aren't
you
I
2
planning
minutes.
to fuck off around
Yes,
the world?
boss.
Why do
Got
I
it,
care?
boss. Did I already tell you how nice your coat is?
Marty
Shut
has
the
to suck
clock up, McChicken.
Yes, sir. Who the clucking cluck could it be?
Whoever it is, they can go cluck themselves for all I care. We don't have time for this. We have to find Frank.
The old bone chewer's gonna crunch you like a little late-night snack.
You're right. It's better to do what he asks, whatever it is. Just get it over with.
Anyway, why aren't we private eyes? Then we wouldn't have this kind of problem.
Because private eyes are underpaid.
Us too.
Well, they don't have insurance.
Do we?
No one respects them.
Us neither.
And they're generally just pathetic, Marty.
So are we.
Good point. So why aren't we private snoops?
That's what I'm talking about.
Apparently we got an
Okay,
office.
Let's go and see what's waiting for us in the office.
When the hell did we get an office?
Let's go.
We're going. Hi.
What can I say? Home away from home.
Well, he's got
The
the family.
familiar smell of 1,000-year-old files, an unopenable window, an unlockable door, familiar scratches on ancient wooden chairs, the mark of a fallen cigarette butt forever burned into the desk, the haunting memory of 1,000 empty bottles. If I die tonight, bury me here, under the cold, dead cases. But first, let's talk to this clown.
Looks like a wolf.
This gentleman here is...
Cassidy Lupus, the silent wolf.
The who?
I see my reputation precedes me again. Exactly as
Annoying
one of my
figure.
feathered friends said. I'm Cassidy Lupus, actor, artist, and idol to some.
Wow. Cassidy Lupus is speaking to us.
Well,
Marty, shut the
that's
fuck
just
up.
fantastic.
Mr. Lupus has a problem and asked for our help. We don't usually get involved in such personal matters. Mr. Lupus is a well-beloved movie star and close friend of our great king.
Just what we needed.
Excuse me, Detective Featherland?
I said we're honored.
You know, they say wonderful things about you boys. Epic adventures, bloody affairs, crime gang shootings, arson.
Just an average Monday morning.
Sadly, my Monday mornings are not exactly cloudless these days either. And especially not average.
Oh my, are you out of caviar, perhaps?
Oh, please, don't be so base. I understand I'm from a different circle. I'm not as tanned and wild as you, but I'm coming to you for help.
Don't listen to him, Mr. Lupus. He's always like that. But otherwise, he's a great detective, I can assure you. So, what can we do for you?
Well, it's a complex and delicate matter, but I've been threatened. I need your protection.
Protection. Excuse me, but we're detectives. We're not here to prevent trouble. We're here to find the cause, if it's already happened.
Oh, there's plenty of detective work in this case, believe me.
I'm afraid I don't follow. But okay, fine. How about if I ask you some pointed questions first?
Like an interrogation. Like in a movie. That's fantastic. You know, I've never played a detective or a murderer before.
Let's hope you don't have to do it this time either. Shall we begin?
Just do what you do best, boys.
Right. Well, you know he's fancy because he's actually got a tail. I mean, Zep had a tail too, but it was ripped off by a really angry baboon. Anyway, like it if you liked it, subscribe if you want, share if you can, and do what you want. Check out the Patreon, y'all support channel. I'll see you next time. Have fun.